Diesel tractor update. Wow! Fucking mint, dude. Well, once again, we went to Fluid Dynamics to get fittings. Once again, the weather is shitty. And once again, I'm going to spend my night working on the tractor that I have much too much money invested in that is really just a glorified garden tractor. But hey, I'm not complaining. So it looks a little bit different than last time. I'm going to take the hood here. I'll take it off in a second because the hood's really just on for motivational purposes. This place is such a freaking mess right now. Yeah, the hood's really just on to make sure that everything's still fit. So, stand by. All right, so as you can see, the motor's back in it. And the reason for that is, I'll just walk you through what we did. So this Hornet's Nest is the 3-point hitch system. Now, initially, I thought that this port and this port were the ones that went to the 3-point, which made it really easy because then you had two hoses running in parallel, everything was good to go, and then these two, these two would have gone to one would have gone to the oil cooler, and one would have received pressure from the steering box. However, that is not the case because this one and this one go to the 3-point, which means that these two that are right on top of each other both have to go essentially through the dash. So that's why this is so ugly, and it's got a million different bends and 45s and whatnot in it. Anyway, this is pressure out, and this pressure out plus the return from the steering box are going to T. Here's a T. This one here is a T. You kind of can't see it. But they're going to T here, and this is going to be the input into the transmission / hydraulic oil cooler. So I was able to sneak this out, so now we just have to go from here to here. So that saves us a lot of aggravation. And then the way we're going to go about this one, because this has to go through the dash, is we have one of these guys here, which is what you'd call a bulkhead, and there's a nut for this side. And basically what you do is you drill a hole, stick that through, you put the nut through, and then you have a hose going here. This goes in the dash itself, and then you have a hose on the other side. So that's probably going to go down here somewhere. Oh, Kyle made up this brace for the valve, so now the whole thing is solid, because before you could shake it and whatnot. Anyway, so we're going to put this bulkhead in here somewhere, and then on the other side, let's see if it'll focus. No, because that stupid wire's in the way. There we go. Okay, so that there is the power beyond from the steering box, which is going to be the feed to the pump, and then this one is the pressure in. So basically we have to go from in there through the dash to here, which is what this one's going to be. Once that's done, then we just have to run from the other side of the oil cooler back to the transmission, and then the hydraulics will basically be all done. The other thing is I had this fan shroud from a liquid-cooled Kawasaki, and it fits the fan basically perfect. So we had to cut it in half because otherwise you can't, there's not enough room between the fan and the radiator that you can just kind of like, you gotta go half on top, half on bottom. So we made up little brackets for that, and we had to put the hood on to make sure that they fit. So we're plugging along. Still got a bunch more to do, but she's getting there.